Creating with Midjourney is a form of communication. I give the AI an idea and the AI replies, "How about this?" And I say, "This one looks interesting, can we add this?" AI replies again, and so on and so on. If you look at it as a form of communication, you will start to recognize patterns and see which words and prompts generate which results. To start, there is a basic structure to every prompt that you should keep in mind and experiment with. Subject, details, style, parameters. If you want to create very intentional images, following this structure will make it easier to describe and visualize your ideas. We will start with our subject and add details to it later on, seeing how they modify the image step by step. My subject will be beautiful garden. Midjourney will generate 4 images for us. Personally, I like the first image the most, so I will add variations to it. In the remix box, we can start adding details. The better you know how to describe your scene, the better your results will be. For me, I will add lush flowers, colorful flowers, magical energy, ornate doorway, decorated doorway. Then I will submit my new prompt. Adding details to my prompt has drastically changed the image. Now I want to add my style to it as well. The same goes for the style. The better you know how to describe it, the better your results will be. Art styles, design, 3D modeling, animation, painting, filmmaking, photography. You can take reference from any type of art field to fuel your creation. I will again press the variation button on the image I like and start typing in my style modifiers. Soft colors, pastel colors, wash out colors, volumetric light, soft light. I will add these for now and see how it looks like. Adding the styles, our image changes again. I will modify it once more, adding a few parameters to it. The first parameter is already selected, the V4. I will put the second parameter for the aspect ratio. I'll put AR3:2. This will put the aspect ratio of the whole image to 3:2. I will also add another modifier called quality. So I will write -Q2. This will increase the overall quality of the image. I also want to add a few more details into it. I want it to be more detailed, so I will write highly detailed. I also want the doorway to be more intricate, more decorated. I'll write here intricately decorated doorway. Highly detailed, soft colors, pastel colors. I'll run the prompt again. With the new prompt, our image changes again. I could keep going, adding details and adjusting my prompt, but I will upscale the image I like and move on to our next exercise. Let's look at another example. This time we will start with the whole prompt we just used before. We will use the same subject, details, style and parameters from the beginning. As you can see, writing the whole prompt from the beginning will produce similar results, but with a bit more variety. Let's look at another example. This time, we will write a prompt that already has the details and style included. Let's start with our subject again. I want to see a fantastical landscape. I will add more details and describe my scene. Epic scene, grand scene, mountains, flower field, eagles flying, realistic, highly detailed, soft sunlight, soft light rays above the field. I want it to be an extra wide angle shot with a 24mm lens. Landscape photography. I will add the same modifiers to it. Aspect ratio 3:2, quality 2. And since we have the version 4 included, that parameter will be added automatically. This is the result of having a more complex prompt. I will upscale the images I like, and we can further modify them by making variations. I will modify the image by combining these two. I can see there is a creek in this image, which I really like, and I want to add it to this image as well. So I will make variations. I will type in creek flowing through a flower field, and I will submit my new prompt. With the modifications I made to the prompt, a creek is now flowing through the flower field. I will make one more variation before we move on to our next exercise. I want to change the colors. I will add analogous purple colors and run the new prompt. You can keep modifying your images until you get to what you want. For me, I'm gonna stop here and move on to our next exercise. Creating a complex prompt is a very good way to have more control over your image. However, sometimes the prompt will not include everything you want to see. In that case, it is best to go the step-by-step approach. For example, when I write a complex prompt like this, I do not get the results I want. No matter how many variations and remixes I make, the image still lacks the eye patch, which is an integral part of what I want to see. So I will start with that as my subject. As I mentioned, this is a communication, and I need to make sure AI knows what an eye patch is. When I get the results, I see that it understands what an eye patch is, but it's getting lost among all the other information. So I will take this image and start adding details to it. Just like before, I will create variations and add details to the prompt. In the end, I get the result I was looking for by going step by step.